What's up, YouTube? Today, got something a little bit different. Not on the Lotus, but something from Soler. Exciting. All right, so we need a blade. Let's get a blade. Got something here too. We'll be doing and installing that later. All right, let's open this up. So, I assume you probably know that this is to install on the throttle. Awesome. Okay, so come on. Whoa, that big box for that little tiny thing. But that's just part of it. The other part is behind the box of this piece here. And 2 zip ties and instruction manual. So what we're going to do with this is install to or in between the throttle, so that on the Z06, right now it's kind of a progressive ramp up. This will allow it to have a much quicker throttle response. It doesn't make you go faster, but the throttle response is so much quicker. So should be good. Let's see what happens. Now, need to get up in the car, so I need to get a ladder. All right. Actually, probably need to undo the front. Back. Okay, now should be able to get up here. Take off the mirrors. Okay. Now open the door. We'll get some light down there so we can illuminate that better. Okay, we need to leave the door open without the key nearby for at least 10 minutes. Otherwise, it will go into limp mode after the installation. So 4:16. We'll come back in 10 minutes. And we'll get started. You can see it's got these 2 notches here that slide into those openings right there. Okay, so now here's that little tab, the locking tab. Then you slide that up. Oh, I can get in there. Slide the red tab up, depress the black, and then slide out. All right, I grabbed a little flat blade to help after I press this to there we go. So you can see where it slides down. And there's the catch mechanism right there that you have to lift up and over. Okay. Okay, now that I've got that out, I get the control assembly, and we're going to stick this in the middle. So this should just slide in, same as the factory. There we go, slide in the latch, and now it won't come out. Okay, so now this will go, this connection will go to the throttle assembly. We'll tuck all this back up inside here, and then I'll run the cable. So I'll go ahead and run the cable now, and then I'll come back and get the throttle put back in. Tuck these wires up inside here. I'll leave that free. Then I'll come take this wire leave that free. That'll connect up. Push that back up in there. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's up top. Now what we'll do is we'll pull this piece here off. Should be 3 or 4 tabs inside there. Okay. Now we'll go up here. I can show you. You can see the tabs. 1, 2, 3, 4. What we'll do is we'll route the cable up through here underneath all these tabs. Oh, there's actually more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tabs. So we'll run the cable between those and end up inside here. All right. So we'll run the cable, put here. This is where we will connect the controller and then do the rest of our configuration. So let me do that and I'll come back. All right, so now that I've got the cable installed, I need to put the pedal back in place. I'm actually not sure if I'm going to leave the cable there. I might put the setting on and then just tuck the cable underneath it, because I'm either going to have it in my normal mode, or I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll let you know. One thing to say about the pedal is that, see if I can put this down here. When you took this off these bottom little points that slide in, one of mine cracked when I pulled it out. It's super tight. So I'll put some epoxy just to strengthen it up. So just be careful when you're pulling it out, because it could crack. So let me put this back in place, and then next step is that we'll fire it up, and hopefully there's no check engine light. If there is, then you got to disconnect the battery for about 15 minutes. So hopefully it'll be okay, and let's see what happens. so I've got to reconnect it here. Push it in. Locking tab snap. I really need to vacuum. All right, so now put it, slide in. Be careful. Alright, so you got to push down pretty hard. To get them in place. Kind of hard to tell if you've lined it up or not. Okay. All right, so now that it's in place, I'm going to be smart this time. Hopefully, see if it can fit. That is a long bolt. Okay. All right, next step, get in the car, crank it up. Let's see how it works. Then I got to vacuum out the floorboard. Very filthy. Okay, so now I need to crank the car. And after we crank it, we have to press and hold 2 buttons. Oh, probably need, yeah, okay. Let's see what happens. No check engine light, that's a good thing. All right, so now I need to press, hold the 2 buttons. Okay, so I paired it to the phone, although the app wants me to give it full access to all my videos and pictures. So I hit deny, so it won't pair it right now. So I need to investigate why they need access. So you can manually do it by going through the various modes, which I'll cycle through. Okay, so CF is for comfort. Press it again. SP is in sport mode, which is where I'm going to go. LU is ludicrous. Then obviously drag. It's something about it learns your behaviors and adapts. Valet mode, where you can control how much the person can drive it. Weather mode, which we have a weather mode in the car, so I won't use this. Economy, and then back to OEM. They do have a lock feature that I guess can only be done from the phone, but it's where you can lock it and doesn't allow the throttle, so the throttle to be engaged. So I'm probably going to go with Sport. Is probably my preferred setting on track, but this is OEM, and I want to just tell you how it feels. You press it, and it's pretty quick, but let's go to Sport, and we're going to go. There's 9 modes. We're going to go with Sport. Let's go to Sport 6. Let's see what happens. It feels it more instantaneous, so I'll leave it at Sport 6. I'll get it on the road, we'll play with it, and then I'll let you know how it goes. Very simple install. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks.